And they're thinking that's when season 2 is gonna come out because she's gonna be 50 years old in April. Selena.
Shit, that's crazy.
So that's when they're thinking season 2 or part 2, whatever you want to call it. But these 8-9 episodes that you watch in the first season is still her getting big in the Latin Tejano.
Yeah,
because she still haven't recorded the English album or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it was. I liked it. I watched it in 2 days. So I watched that, Deadly Games, and I've watched some movies. I can't think of right now, but is there a documentary that I watched? Oh, I watched a documentary on Netflix called Room 2806.
Yeah.
Which is based on a French guy who's very powerful. That tried to rape one of the maids that that cleaned the rooms.
Yeah.
And somehow he got indicted, like he got away with it. So it reminded me a little bit of the Jeffrey Epstein show, a documentary.
Yes.
Because from that, you get shit that he's done previous, and he's gotten away with it, and then like after this event that happened in New York.
Yeah.
And it's happened twice or 3 more times, and for some reason they haven't brought up enough evidence to convict him or whatever. And he's still free or whatever. So I watched that. It was pretty good. It was only 4 episodes. They're like 40 minutes long. Movie wise, like I've been sticking with my Christmas movies because me and my girl watching that. So last night we watched a movie called Christmas Break-In. It's on Netflix movie. It's a kid's movie. Mm-hmm. You got Danny Glover in it. He's a janitor in the school, and some robbers break into the school. It's a Christmas movie. That's all I've been watching. You?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TV. Like Albert said, I finished Manhunt Deadly Games yesterday, I think. Similar. At first, it was kind of slow. I think I didn't watch. I watched probably the first maybe episode, not really paying attention, and then I kind of got off of it. But then when I got back on Netflix, it was like so I started watching a little bit more. It got better and better as the episodes went on. It was a good show. I felt like I could have done it like in 8 episodes. But it was interesting just to hear the reality of it. How this guy did his stuff. And then even the reporter lady, how like the shady shit she did. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of moving parts in that militia group. Yeah. So it was good. It got real good. So I watched that. Of course, I've been watching Power Book. Season 2 or whatever you want to call it, or second half. Yeah. I don't know, like I like the show, but for some reason, like I was telling Byron, if I don't catch it on Sunday, I'm fine. Yeah, me too. I know my cousin Junior, he watches it Saturday night at 12. Like for me, it's a good show, but I don't know, there's something missing about that show for some reason.
Me, if I wake up early on Sunday morning and I'm not watching anything, I'll watch it on cinema, like to get it out of the way, because I want to watch Shameless. Shameless is the show that I want to watch.
Same thing with me. Shameless is the show I want to watch.
And now that I'm getting to the show, Your Honor, that's getting more interesting to me.
That's another show I'm watching is Your Honor. Those are the 2, like same thing like Albert. Like I'm watching. Those are like 2 ones I want to watch. I've been watching Flight Attendant on HBO Max. That's been good. I think the last episode, is tomorrow. So I'm waiting for that. So that's been good to watch. But that one, they roll out like, it's weird. They roll out like 3 episodes. Then the next week, like 2 more. So it's a little bit weird. But I think tomorrow's the last one. The Selena, I'm still watching. Probably up to episode 7. It's so for me. I'm watching it, but it's just, I don't know.
I didn't know.
But the only character I really like is the father. He's playing good.
Who's good? The Selena girl. She's from Walking Dead.
If you would have heard Johnny and her cousin, they hated her.
Dude, I loved her. At first, I was like, no.
I don't like her too much, but I don't care. That's the Selena character. But
I was like, yo, her body's not on point with
Yeah.
the Selena body.
yeah,
And then I was like, okay, she's playing a young Selena.
yeah.
But I think she's going to play the older Selena too. And her body's still not... Because it took me like 2-3 episodes to recognize her. Because she's from The Walking Dead.
No, I knew that. My sister had told me.
And I was like, holy shit. But then she reminded me a little bit of J-Lo too. When J-Lo did the role.
Her voice at times sounds like her.
Yeah. And
her
then,
laugh.
And then the lips and everything.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
Her laugh. She laughs like a J-Lo, but like, for me, it's all right. It's one of those things I'm watching it, but forced because I'm trying to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I have my girl, her cousin. They hate it. Like, not that they hate it. My girl didn't like it, but they were just criticizing. Oh, she never had curly hair, so I let them talk, and then later on I googled it. I'm like, yo, she did have curly. I'm like, I know Netflix wouldn't try to portray something that's inaccurate. Mm-hmm. They're portraying it because it was accurate. Mm-hmm. And they were like, no, that's not the Selena I know. You only know Selena when she made it to the top.
Yeah.
So it's different. Like, they were criticizing, oh, I like the movie better. And I'm just like, nah, like, this is more in depth.
But the movie is almost the same as the movie.
But this is way more in depth.
Yeah.
Like, you're seeing more stuff. So I saw
because in the movie, I never knew that A.B., her brother, had gotten the girl pregnant.
Yeah.
And in the show, they show it.
This is more in depth. It shows like how she made her own clothes, all that struggle. But so I'm just watching it as it goes. Like Al said, Shameless is like the show I like to watch on Sundays. I watched a few movies. I watched a movie called The Beach Bum, which is pretty funny. It's on Hulu. It's with Matthew McConaughey and Snoop Dogg is there. And the wife of Borat.
Michelle?
Of
Borat. I thought you said Barack.
No, Borat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
She's hot in this one. She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
In this one. I never really found her hot, but the way she's a sucia in this one, she's hot. And the reason I like this movie is because it takes place in Matthew McConaughey, he's like a drunk. It's like a Fear Loathing in Las Vegas, but drunk.
Okay.
This guy, he's known in Key West. He lives in Key West. This nigga's always drinking. He kisses anybody, fat chicks, anything. He's just a drunk. Just like, he's living the life like in your head, at least for a guy. When I was younger, you're like, yo, that's my idol. Like, he's just living life, getting fucked up, no rules. Does whatever he wants. And then he that girl, she lives in Miami in like a dope house on the beach. So he goes over there drunk, does whatever he wants. Snoop is in it. The funny part was that Martin was in it for like a good 15 minutes. I never seen Martin be in another movie. Martin Lawrence. I was like, yo, Martin's in this shit. And I'm like, I was surprised that he's in that cast. Also the guy from Moneyball, the super bad guy.
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill's in it for a little bit.
Damn.
So it has like a good cast, but it's like it's a movie you want to see somebody who just gets fucked up.
Yeah.
And has a good time. This nigga be having mad fun with fucking morenas in the fucking boat and yachts naked and him playing around with them. And he's just a drunk. So I watched that on Hulu, and then I watched this other movie called Changeland, which is pretty good, which was written by Seth Green. It's Seth Green with this other guy actor. I know you've seen him in movies. He used to be in a show I used to watch with Saved by the Bell. Was it Zach Morris? That he used to be a lawyer.
Oh, yeah. No,
I used to watch that show.
Jackie and son. I know who you're
talking about. So the other guy.
Yeah.
So that one is pretty much like a kind of like a bro sort of movie. It's Seth Green. He meets his boy up in the airport. And the other guy, he's successful. Mm-hmm. He's like, yo, what's up? And he's like, yo, I think my wife's cheating on me. And that was his wife like anniversary. So they go to Phuket in Thailand. And basically the whole movie's in Thailand. And throughout the whole movie, he's asking his boy, yo, what should I do? He goes, you got two choices. Like, either you make it work or you don't. Like, I forgot the way he phrased it. And then this guy was like, you sure? But it has to be more than that. He goes, no, it's not. It's either you try to work it out, you move forward, or you don't.
Yeah.
So then as he's going through the whole thing, he's out there in Thailand, and they're like having fun. And he was supposed to like book the suite with his wife. They're chilling out there having a good time. But he's like, I guess, getting enlightened. So his boy's telling him, like, yo, this and that, like, yo, she didn't do this.
Yeah.
So why is he going? He's like, his wife didn't even know he left. He just broke out. She didn't know that he left. So
gotcha.
He's out there. He's getting fucked up. Fucking the kid from Boy, what is it? Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin's in it.
Wow.
He's an American who works out there.
Okay.
But he owns his own boat and he just gets drunk all the time.
Gotcha.
So throughout this whole like story or whatever, he keeps like, they see Seth Green is just depressed and he's just like, yo, I didn't, whatever, you trying to work to find happiness, I'm living happiness. So he's like, I used to live in South Dakota, I moved out here. Like, he's like just chilling. He works out there, he's just a drunk.
Yeah.
He does boat tours and then a few other Americans. But the funny part that you'll like is that at one point, like, Seth Green is just like, because this boy's trying to get him over that shit. He's like, yo, like, chill. So then he takes him to a bar. The bars out there are like by boats. You gotta take a boat in Thailand and you go to this island.
Okay.
And everybody's getting drunk and they're taking shots. Then Randy Orton's there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Randy Orton's there. Randy Orton's bad big. And he goes, yo, what's, like, he keeps telling like Seth Green, like, yo, what's wrong with you? He goes, we're doing shots. So they start doing shots, pounding. He goes, yo, he kept looking at him. He goes, you got to find your happiness. And so he's going through something. So then the whole time, Randy Orton's in this movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is Randy? And I guess he kept going, yo, every time they took a shot was Uganda or something, some crazy shit. And the whole time they're in that island, they're having a blast. They're getting fucked up. They have people who drink that you could go fight against Muay Thai fight.
Yeah.
Against people who Muay Thai fighters.
Oh, man.
So there's people who get drunk and then they, was it Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
He drinks, they order buckets. The way they order alcohol, he goes, just give me a strong bucket. So they get a strong bucket for mad cheap. So he drank the whole shit. He goes, I'm ready to fight. And he fights in his underwears against some other guy. And then like the whole thing is kind of like a guy trying to figure himself out while he's going through some shit. But it's funny.
Yeah.
So he goes out there and then Randy Orton just keeps up showing up the whole time. He goes, yo, what's wrong with you? Let me talk to you. And Randy Orton's like, he's big, but to Seth Green, yo, he looks like a monster. He's like, yo, you need to, come on, stop being a bitch. Take a shot. And they're just having shots. And then, like, it's a good movie, like, because I think when they're out there, they go visit, like, Buddha stuff and all this shit. So it's like I don't know if it's like a eat, pray, love type of shit for guys, but with a comedy in it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad. So I watched that, and yeah, I think that's been it, man. Other than that, it's just been the same shits that we've been watching, Shameless and all that shit.
Gotcha.
But that's been it in terms of shows. Anything else?
Nah, man. Everything has been shortly. Now we just gonna do this ugly Christmas sweater party on Saturday down on Studio 12.
Oh, excuse me, peoples.
And go from there. Hopefully it's a good time. Everybody enjoying themselves.
Yeah. We're gonna do the ugly Christmas sweater this week. We'll try to maybe see if we could post something on the Chuleta Bros Instagram. We forget at times, but yeah, like I said, everyone please be safe out there. Enjoy. Now we ain't got Christmas coming up.
Not yet,
but
not until next week.
Enjoy your weekend. All you motherfuckers who got the snow like us, enjoy your fucking shoveling.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else?
No, man.
That's it, man. Other than that, we're gonna get fucked up this week. Hopefully Albert doesn't leave us.
Yeah, I'll make sure I get enough sleep.
I'm gonna go get chairs.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll be back like Terminator.
I'll probably do that this week. Go to the room.
You're gonna knock out, bro.
But yeah, peoples, Chuleta brothers, we're out. We'll catch you in 139.